you may want to give up on the alcohol and drink a tea or coffee instead. Well, actually, that ain't getting any cheaper either. Actually, while you're at it, give up on the old tobacco. Well, you see, inflation has gone up, and it's the first increase in 10 months. Now, back in November, it was announced at 3.9% inflation, and Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, paraded around, he did, telling us all, well, it's the benefit of Brexit. We can make these changes since we've left the European Union. Well, how come everything's getting more expensive then? Now, we're all hoping that on the 1st of February that Andrew Bailey, Bank of England Governor and part-time Gimp, would announce an interest rate reduction. Well, we'd be very lucky if he decides to keep it the same. There's a possibility, though, he might have to increase the interest rates yet again. Well, that ain't going to help small to medium enterprises and what have you, who have, well, in some cases, considerable borrowing for equipment, vehicles, etc. Lease hire, you name it. Everything has become more expensive for small businesses, and they're already failing. Now, core inflation is still at around 5.1%, which doesn't include things like alcohol and tobacco and what have you. So that's remained about the same. But services inflation has actually gone up to, only slightly, it's increased 0.1% to 6.2%. But all these costs just add a burden on businesses that are already struggling. And it seems to be that almost every day another business is calling in the administrators or literally going bankrupt. It's sad. And much of it is because of the fact that we cannot get labour that we need when we need it. Having that sump of people that came from the EU, many of them, to do the jobs that many of us don't really want to do, but also their skills and knowledge and that as well. We benefited from it. It was a net benefit. And these industries now are suffering. Now, like Adam Possum, he said, last year, that the 4% reduction in output and what have you to the EU was optimistic and it'll be near as 6%. Well, it's just been announced at 6%. 6%. Brexit's cost the UK economy 140 billion in reduced output. So, to the EU and what have you, exports and that. We're struggling to get the work done, you see. We had Possum actually, who was he used to work for the Bank of England, but also he works as an economist for the Peterson Institute of Economy or something anyway, and he warned us. He warned us this would happen with Brexit, and he also warned us last year, the year before, that the fact that we can't get people when we need them will fuel inflation. Everything he said has been spot on, it seems. We're living it now. So where are the benefits of Brexit? I'm not feeling them. Are you? Please leave it in the comments down below. Well, I'm sure in the EU they're feeling it, because they certainly are benefiting. Yeah. Oh dear. So it's time for me to go, so I can say toodaloo, But if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or Bars Coffee, links down below. But also we're planting trees here in France, plant 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land, which you can be a part of if you follow the GoFundMe link down below. And if you want to make a donation, we'll plant a tree on your behalf, but also I'll make a sign to go with your tree. It could be maybe of a loved one, or a pet, or what have you. Or just your name, because you love yourself. Toodaloo.